were put to the test on Monday evening following a call received by the Panjim Police Control Room warning of bombs having been planted at the KTC bus terminuses of the two cities. The police, the bomb disposal squad and the Central Reserve Police Force swung into action immediately as they tried to locate the so-called bomb, but soon realized that the call had been a hoax. On Tuesday, Margao was in for some more bomb-related scurrying as an unidentified plastic bag was found hung on the two-wheeler of a local when she returned from her shopping at the Margao market. The lady immediately informed the Margao police, who first rushed to the spot, followed by the bomb disposal squad, only to find papers and plastic bags inside the bag. We urge all you citizens not to take advantage of the delicate terror situation prevailing in the country, as acts of this sort, hoax calls and unattended objects are bound to create unnecessary panic amongst the general public. Midweek on Wednesday, the leader of the opposition, Mr. Manohar Parrikar, accused the state NCP president, Dr. Wilfred D'Souza, of providing false information in the affidavits filed by him at the elections held in the previous years. In what may be construed as an obvious backlash to Dr. D'Souza's recent allegations against the BJP MLA Dilip Parulekar of providing false information regarding his educational qualifications in his affidavit to the returning officer at the last state assembly elections, Mr. Parrikar held Dr. D'Souza responsible for being untruthful on 3 counts: fraudulent transfer of property, discrepancy in his stated age at 2 different elections, and non-disclosure of property owned by him. Politics, they say, is a dirty game, and allegations beget counter-allegations that ultimately lead nowhere. The need of the hour is for politicians to work with a conscience and in harmony for the development of the city, the state and the country, instead of nitpicking on each other. That's the only way our nation will progress. Well, while the leader of the opposition was raising allegations against the state NCP president, Dr. Wilfred D'Souza, the latter, along with 30 other senior teachers, social workers, authors, etc., were felicitated for their service to the state at a function held by the Directorate of Social Welfare on Wednesday to commemorate International Day for Senior Citizens. The Minister for Social Welfare, Ramkrishna Daulikar, also symbolically announced the implementation of the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens Act 2007 that puts the onus of caring for parents and senior citizens on their children at the function. On Thursday, the Chief Minister Digambar Kamath led the state in paying tributes to the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, as he garlanded the statue of the leader at the Gandhi Chowk at Old Goa on the occasion of the 139th birth anniversary of India's well-known proponent of peace. Also remembered on 2nd October was independent India's second Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri, whose 104th birth anniversary was commemorated by the State Congress. The 2nd of October is also observed as International Day of Non-Violence as a fitting tribute to Mahatma Gandhi, for whom ahimsa and satyagraha, that is protest through non-violent means, was the only weapon in his armory. As a mark of respect to this great follower of non-violence, the Mormugao Municipal Council organized a Sadbhavna rally in Vasco to spread the message of peace. The rally held greater meaning in the wake of terrorist attacks and communal violence that has gripped the nation in the recent past. But rallies are not enough to dispel the violence unless the true meaning of Gandhiji's message of non-violence and tolerance seeps down to every segment of society. Winding up the week on Friday was the State Tourism Minister, Meki Pacheco, who filed a disqualification petition against the PWD Minister Churchill Alamau and the Kurthori MLA Alex Reginald Lorenzo before the Speaker of the State Legislative Assembly, Pratap Singh Rane. Well, another example of politicians trying to pull down their counterparts. It is common knowledge that the Tourism Minister has a nemesis in Churchill, and this may well be another of his attempts of seeking vengeance against the PWD Minister. If only all this precious time was spent working untiringly for the betterment of society and coming up with ideas to help develop the state, we would have been a happier public. On a more positive note, 6 beat police constables from across the state were presented with certificates of commendation by the Goa Police Department on Friday in an effort to infuse a competitive spirit in them and enhance their efficiency. And finally, the hand-picked naval NCC cadets from educational institutions in the state, 10 senior division boys and 5 senior wing girls, headed by Commander Utpal Datta, officer in charge of the expedition, set sail on Friday morning as they began their 10-day ocean sailing expedition termed Aqua 08. We wish the team the very best and hope that this may be the opportunity that drives them to join the Indian Armed Forces. That's it for this week. We'll be back again next week. Until then, goodbye.
And we'll be back with more news on the other side of this break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching Goa 365. The PWD Minister Churchill Lalimau released an audio CD of the Konkani film Mogachi Zor, directed by renowned Konkani filmmaker Bonifacio Dias at a function held at Margao recently.
The minister came down heavily on certain leaders for making Devanagari the official script for Konkani.
सरकाराक तुम्ही गुन्हेगारी करी नाका. सरकार गुन्हेगारी न्हू. गुन्हेगारी आम्ही एक एकलो गुन्हेगारी. आणि आमच्या मध्ये जेन्ना एक सदांच ओपार आसा. एक तरी करोड भर तरी आंबो आसा. तितलो एक तरी कुसलोलो आंबो तो सगळ्यांक कुसयता. हे भाशेन हे इन देवनारी म्हटले आणि आमकां त्रासान घातले गोंयकारांक. एक एक भावांनी आणि एक एक भयणांनी चिंतपाक जाय फ्युचराक एक 50 वर्सांनी तुमचो पुतुरो नातुरो हे गोंयाक उत्तलो काय वरपाचो ना.
Theatrist and Konkani film actor Jack Souza Ferrao was felicitated at the function.
The villagers of Kurtori had a great time angling at a fishing competition organized by the Friends of Kurtori recently.
The Friends of Kurtori have been organizing the competition since last year in order to popularize angling as a hobby. Around 40 villagers participated in the competition that was held at a nearby rivulet. John Rodrigues, a member of the organizing committee, spoke about the purpose of the competition.
आमचे कॉम्पिटिशन करपाक एकूच कारण म्हणल्यार कुटलीचे आनी हे लुगराचे सगळे आमी नुस्तें गरोवपाची मोगी आनी हे आमी हे दुसरे फावट हे कॉम्पिटिशन ऑर्गनायज केलां. हे फुडें आमी केल्लें आनी जायत्या वर्सांनी आनी आमकां दिसता इतले भाव हांगासर आयज गरोवपाक येताय जाल्यार सुमार 40 पार्टिसिपेंट्स आसा हे कॉम्पिटिशनाक आनी हे कॉम्पिटिशन आमी हे फुडें वर्सा वर्स आमी हे चालू दवरतले.
Kala Academy, in collaboration with the Samrat Club Panjim, organized a workshop on Natya Geet. Natya Geets are musical dramas.
Shubhada Dhadharkar, a resource person at the workshop, highlighted the importance of musical dramas.
And on that note, we come to an end of the news bulletin from the news desk of Goa 365. We'll be back with more news and analysis for you. Until then, goodbye.